What's the worst sex advice you can give to a first timer? I did not just read all 463 comments. Keep your nails long and sharp. Skip all sort of foreplay because it's a waste of time. And then proceed to stick it in raw, balls deep. Also, when you're finished, don't forget to roll on your side and get some sleep. Don't be afraid to do anal spontaneously, especially in the morning. If you don't feel like taking a shit, there's nothing inside you. Always tips 20%. Don't bother with foreplay, just shove it in dry and start jackhammering. You aren't done until you are both bleeding. All girls like a pinky in the butthole. Everyone likes a finger in the ass. Just go for it. Don't ask. The problem with the ones people are saying is that they are totally implausible. No one would ever believe it to be good advice. You really want something along the lines of, if you just pay attention to her, you can tell what she wants. Just be yourself. It's intuitive. Your vagina is a crackerjack canal. Place objects in there for him to find during the act. It's all in the teeth. When she yells wrong hole, it just means she really likes it, and you should keep going. If you don't want to get pregnant, do it at night, when the sperm are sleeping. Lubriderm has the word lube right in it. You're good to go. To really get in the mood, you have to sit a few feet away and just masturbate while looking into each other's eyes for a few minutes. No talking. Take a running start. Bite her clit, the harder the better. She will come instantly. Start with the whole fist. I'm really not the best person to be asking on that. If you really want to learn, you should have your parents demonstrate for you first. Foreplay is the least important part, completely unnecessary. I'm still a virgin, but I would say that the potentially worst advice to give is to do these flashy sex positions you always see in porn. I think that a comfortable position is that what both should do to make that first time a good time. Blood is a better lubricant than store-bought lube. Remember to bring a cherry. There's one universal trick that's always a turn on for both boys and girls as foreplay. Always finger the urethra. Get naked but keep your socks and shoes on. Socks and shoes Shrek heelers. Don't make a single sound throughout the entire session. You don't need to get it wet, just dive in. If she gets wet, it means she has a medical condition and you should stop immediately. Try to get off as fast as you can, it's a race and you want first not second. The vagina is roughly in the middle of the stomach and surprisingly shallow. Sex can make you forgive your partner and it can resolve arguments, so make sure you ask if you're still grounded afterwards. Watching porn is the best way to learn about sex. Virgins don't get pregnant during the first time. Just copy what they do in porn. Lube? No, you don't need that. Just jackhammer that thing in there as hard and fast as you can. If it feels like it's burning, that means she likes it. It's cheating if you use your hands. If you come while she's on top, she can't get pregnant. That's just gravity. Stick it in and rotate it clockwise, and only clockwise. Nothing like a good drop kick to get the foreplay going. All fun and games until her tits deflate. I'll tell you the same thing my uncle told me after my first time. Don't you dare tell your parents, or I'll burn down the house while you're all sleeping. Anal first, oral second. You're going to hate sex. It's so messy and sticky. A friend told me this. Not what I needed to hear. It's not necessary to clean your genitals beforehand. If you're huge, make sure you tell her dad how big you are. Use your hands to show him, then ask him to smell your fingers. Go in for the high five, but hit him with the too slow/hair wipe maneuver and laugh as loud as you can. It's an ancient tradition. Never break eye contact. While giving me the talk, my mother told me oral sex was unpleasant for women. Giving and receiving alike. I'm a woman. She implied that men really seem to enjoy getting, but that she found the act gross and unnatural, and lead me to believe all women felt that way, making me wary of trying it. Would it be painful? Would I be denied if I brought it up? Was it seen as too kinky? Yes. I was pissed once I discovered that not only is it perfectly normal, it's a ton of fun. Asian girls, their vaginas are slanted sideways. Black girls, they got two vaginas. Latino girls, their vaginas are spicy. It'll burn afterwards when you pee. Jewish girls, their vaginas are hairy. You're going to have a hard time finding it. White girls, their vaginas makes this loud whinny noise. That's why white girls love having sex with music. Damn bro, show me where the Latina hurt you. Stepmoms are always easy. Just go for it. If the girl tells you to keep going just like that, disregard and speed it up / slow it down. To put a cherry on top. Don't talk, just do. Guys love it during oral, if you bite down hard. Just jam it straight into her ass without asking. She will love how dominant you are. When using anal beads, act like you're starting a lawnmower. The condom goes over the shaft and balls. Anal without warning is a good idea. You put your penis into the good lady's vagina considerably higher than you think. If you're struggling, always aim higher. If your partner says "ow it hurts," keep going. The pain will quickly turn into pleasure soon enough. Shout out her best friend or sister's name during penetration. They especially love it as you're nutting. Girls hate clitoral stimulation. Just stay away from it. The amount of guys who insist they have a magic penis that can make women orgasm from penetration alone is depressing. I mean, I haven't had much sex, and I'm probably not the best lay out there, but I do the minimum and stimulate the clit or area around the clit if it's too sensitive. It's not rocket science, but some guys just can't seem to. That sex is more than penetration alone. If you actually care about getting a woman off. Always tip afterward. Not money of course, just your fedora. Never go vaginal to anal. Always go the other way around. For guys, lick your hand and slap her clit really hard a couple of times, then shove your dick in. Be sure to push into the wrong hole on your second thrust. For girls, grab his testicles and pull like you're trying to yank them to his knees. Then twist. He'll be instantly hard. To be sure, stick 3 fingers in his asshole without warning him. Nut in her hair. Girls love that. Either that or try to blow your entire load directly into her nostril. How to do a hand job in 3 easy steps. 3. Pull it, rinse and repeat. 4. Play is for losers. If you need lube, it's because she's not really attracted to you. Whatever you do, don't pee right after sex. It might sting. To impress a chick, helicopter dick. Doggy style sucks. Bend them over and load them like a shotgun. Wanna really make her scream? Wipe your dick off on her curtains. Always use your teeth. If your mom gets stuck in the washer, you should definitely bang her. The fastest way to get a girl to come is to scream "come" at her pussy as angrily as possible. If you don't perform well, they'll never let you do it again. Skip foreplay. Pump as fast as you can. Women love feeling crazy friction with no lubrication. The best way to get laid is to send her a picture of your dick. Once she sees that, it'll be all she thinks about. Shower sex is always a good idea. Sex and sand go together well. Just start blindly and vigorously thrusting. You're bound to hit pay dirt at some point. Even a blind squirrel gets an acorn with enough attempts. Make sure to douse your private in Axe spray before receiving dome. Best place to do it is amusement park. Because if you have unprotected sex, then take her on a roller coaster that has loops, she can't get pregnant. You're supposed to put it in flaccid. Just deep. Try and get really deep. And do you put the balls in? Yeah. Can do. Some girls like it, some don't. I'm on mobile, so I can't format it, but you'll get the point. Make sure you put the balls in as well. It feels better if you poke holes in the condom. You can never have too much teeth. When engaging in anal foreplay, pull the anal beads out like you're launching a Beyblade. All the things we teach them in US public school sex education class. Only 21 states require the course to be fact-based. Save up a large fart for during oral. Guys are like lawn mowers. To get them started, you have to grab their dicks and yank hard. Pull out quick and scurry the hell out of there before she devours you for nutrients. Just come on her face. Bonus points if you hit the eyes. Be friends with her first, then she'll feel obligated. Be super nice, chivalrous, and buy her flowers. After you pay for a nice dinner, she has to put out. It's in their biology. Also, the more you spend, the better the sex. Don't be that guy who expects good sex from $10 and a coupon at Arby's. Spend at least $25 on her. I knew a guy who spent $50 on steaks and shit, and that girl was so ready when the bill came. She slid out of the booth like a greased pickle and practically drowned him with hot spit monkey love. Girls go for kinky stuff these days. Pull off her shoes and suck on her socks. Slap her knees. Lick the inside of her ear. The sounds of a wet mop in swamp mud will lubricate her lady parts through the eustachian tubes. Don't neglect the elbows and spaces between her fingers either. Cosmo tells them to expect this. The penis gets automatically sucked and fitted perfectly into the vagina by Kegel magnets. If you have to use a hand to aim right, she's already thinking about your replacement. Just slam it in there. Nature will take care of the rest. Now, don't come too soon. The longer, the better. Most average men last about 2 hours, but at 3 hours, you and her will suddenly go into a euphoria where she will be addicted to you like a narcotic. Once you're done, ask her to cook you breakfast and fall asleep. Don't take no for an answer. Hit that clit like a scratchy ticket. Go as fast as you can. It's awful. Just get it over with. That all girls like it rough. In order to get her aroused, you should strip down to boxer shorts with cartoon characters on them and a pair of black socks. Then do an interpretive dance for her while playing Taylor Swift's Shake It Off on the stereo. Don't use any foreplay. Just go in straight away. No questions other than consent asked. Oh, and anything is okay. Be it spanking, whipping, or tap dancing. Nothing gets me hard like some tap dancing.